My wife left me for a younger man on our son's 13th birthday. 15 years later, at our son's wedding, she finally admitted her biggest regret, but by then, it was too late. I'll never forget that day. Jonah had just turned 13. His friends were in the living room, cake on the table. I heard our bedroom door slam, found her packing frantically. What are you doing? She didn't look at me. I need to find myself. This isn't working. 30 minutes later, she was gone. Walked out while Jonah opened presents. I told everyone she got called to work. Jonah knew. 2 weeks later, Jonah came home destroyed. Dad, Mom was at the mall with some guy, holding hands. Her yoga instructor, 26, drove a motorcycle. Jonah stopped talking about her. I'd hear him crying at night. When I'd knock, he'd say he was fine. He wasn't. I took 3 months unpaid leave, learned to cook, failed badly, burned everything. We ate pizza constantly those first months. We figured it out together. Breakfast every morning, no phones, dinner at 6, Friday movie nights, his choice. We built our own routine. Divorce cost $47,000. 8 brutal months. She wanted half of everything. I got primary custody because Jonah refused to live with her. She'd call late at night, drunk, crying about mistakes. The instructor dumped her after 8 months for someone younger. I felt exhausted, not satisfied. Jonah threw himself into school. Straight A's every semester. Varsity basketball. Stanford on partial scholarship. Graduation day. She showed up 40 minutes late, sat in back, tried taking credit for his success. Jonah looked at her, then me. Dad did that, not you. Walked away. She stood there, mascara running. I met Madison at a conference when Jonah left for college. Took 2 years to get serious. She built her own relationship with Jonah based on respect. They'd text about books, life, everything. Last Saturday was Jonah's wedding. Restored barn overlooking the Pacific. 200 guests, string lights everywhere. My ex showed up alone, dressed too young, makeup too heavy, checking her phone constantly. Nobody texted back. I watched her watch me and Madison hold hands, whisper jokes, smile at inside references. She kept drinking, glass after glass. Jonah's speech destroyed me. Thanked me for teaching him strength, for showing him it's okay to cry, to stay when things get hard. Thanked Madison for demonstrating healthy love. My ex's face crumbled. Her hands gripped the wine glass like it might shatter in her palm. Later, she found me at the bar. Can I sit? I nodded. He's beautiful. You did that. Not me. All you. We both contributed, I said. She laughed bitterly. Don't give me credit I didn't earn. The instructor left me 3 years ago for someone younger. 26. They're engaged now. Silence hung between us. I watched Jonah's life on Instagram. That's how I know about my own son. He calls twice a year. Birthday and Christmas. 5 minutes max. Tears streaming now. My biggest regret isn't losing you. It's missing him. Missing who he became. I see how he looks at his bride and remember how you used to look at me. Before I destroyed everything. Before I could respond, Jonah appeared beside us. Mom, he said gently but firmly. Your Uber's here. He'd been watching her drink all night, making sure she got home safe. Even now, taking care of her. She stood, wobbling in those heels, looked back one final time. At Jonah dancing with his bride. At me with Madison. At the family she'd voluntarily walked away from. Goodbye, she whispered to the air. Madison found me still at the bar. You okay? I watched Jonah spin his wife across the floor, both laughing, completely in love. Never better, I said, and I meant it. The next morning, Jonah called. Thanks for showing me what staying looks like, Dad. What real love actually is. I thought about his mother, alone in her apartment, watching our lives through screens. About the instructor who'd left her exactly how she left me. About choices and consequences. Love you, son. Love you too, Dad. Later that week, I got a text from my ex. Just 3 words. I'm so sorry. I didn't respond. There was nothing left to say. She'd made her choice 15 years ago. We'd all lived with it. Some people leave when things get hard. Some people stay and build something better from the wreckage. 15 years later, everyone knows which one actually matters. My ex-wife taught us what love isn't. Selfish, conditional, temporary. Madison taught us what it is. Patient, steady, real. And Jonah? He learned the difference by watching both. That night, Madison and I sat on our porch. Do you ever regret how things turned out? She asked. I looked at the life we'd built. The home, the peace. The man Jonah had become despite everything. Not for a second, I said. Sometimes the worst thing that happens to you leads you exactly where you need to be. She smiled and squeezed my hand. Inside, my phone buzzed. Jonah had posted a photo from his honeymoon. Caption read, learned from the best how to build something that lasts. Thanks, Dad. I showed Madison. She teared up. My ex-wife probably saw that post too. Scrolling through Instagram alone. Maybe she cried. Maybe she finally understood what she'd thrown away. But that wasn't my story anymore. It was hers. Mine was here, with Madison, with Jonah building his own family the right way. And that was enough.